Labor's first network television campaign is bringing our unified message into every American home.
They don't play favorites around here anymore.
That's why I support my union.
My union helps make sure I'm able to spend more of my time on the important things.
And it's good to know my job will be safe.
Working and raising a family at the same time isn't easy, no matter what you do.
I have a real chance to get ahead here.
And our unions give us a voice in how things change.
We belong to unions that understand what we need.
I believe in that. I said union, yes.
America works best when we say union, yes.
Network TV advertising was just the first stage of this communications experiment. Could Union Yes be flexible enough for use at all levels of the labor movement? How could labor organizations take advantage of media tools from the campaign for help in winning union elections, in passing legislation, or in setting the stage for collective bargaining? We have asked these hard questions and more of labor leaders who incorporated the campaign into their efforts in 1988. Perhaps their experiences can help you decide how Union Yes can work for you in 1989. More and more, the labor movement finds that gains in social justice come at the state level. The Pennsylvania AFL-CIO was looking for a way to break through the deadlock it faced in the state legislature. Could the Union Yes campaign help mobilize public support to send a message that legislators could not ignore?
The minimum wage bill in Pennsylvania was dead, and it wasn't going to go anyplace. And it was obvious. So we had to do something. So we went to the media, we went to some of the newspapers, and they wrote editorials. But more important was the fact that we went to radio. And we started getting this message across throughout the entire state on more than 70 stations.
Join the stand for economic justice. $3.35 an hour is not a living wage. Stand with us. Call your state senator today to insist on a vote. Check the blue pages or call 717-787-2121.
It was a costly item, but it paid off. Where we spent $16,000, $18,000, the workers of Pennsylvania are being repaid in the millions.
Can Union Yes be used to say no? Retail clerks in Philadelphia had to say no to a new French-owned hypermarket called Carrefour. This anti-union chain planned to expand to 16 stores, posing a direct threat to 21 unionized supermarkets.
What we decided to do was hit them from land, sea, and air. Hit them with a boycott, hit them with picketing, hit them with membership involvement, and hit them with the media. The Union Yes campaign had the ingredients, and all we did is tag our particular message with them. We used flyers to give out to the public at the entrance to the where we were picketing. We used substantial advertising in all the local media, the radio ads, the advertising in the local newspapers. We used our own newspapers. We contacted all the unions because we created the need to the membership to participate. Union Yes helped us do that.
So again, we ask you to support your local neighborhood merchants and retailers. Help us keep your friends and neighbors employed.
The Union Yes radio campaign had a very positive response in this community and from the members. We've been picketing out here at Carrefour for a year, and we had more picketers and more members out during that radio campaign than we've ever had the entire year.
Due to the success of the Union Yes campaign, we were able to get our membership twice this year to vote on a special dues increase to provide the money for the continuation of the Union Yes program and the media coverage. They saw a direct relationship of our success in beating Carrefour to the Union Yes program.
The success of the boycott can be seen by the large number of consumers who took their business to union stores. Can Union Yes be used to create an atmosphere of determination, to strengthen union leadership and to recruit new members? AFSCME Council 31 in Illinois was near the end of a long internal organizing campaign among clerical employees leading up to contract negotiations. They introduced a coordinated Union Yes campaign using billboards, radio, buttons, and print during the fall TV flight.
The Union Yes commercials are part of an organizing drive we're doing, an internal organizing drive, where we're gaining membership, and that's going to give us strength at the bargaining table.
And as an AFSCME member, I have a bigger say about the important decisions that affect my work. So join AFSCME, because we're only as strong as the people who belong. I've talked to several people on occasion about the Union Yes campaign, and the more they've heard of it, the more anxious they are to be a union member. I've signed up several people since the campaign started because they weren't aware of how much the union really did for the workers there.
We're telling the story the way it ought to be told. The union movement is necessary and vital in America, and it addresses issues like the ones that the spokespeople on the TV commercials talk about: raising a family, job security, their futures, their hopes, and their dreams. And it makes sense to our members, so it must make sense to a cross-section of the public.
It made sense in Newport News, Virginia, too, where the steel workers used a similar coordinated approach among the 17,000 workers at the shipyard. They customized the Union Yes billboards, radio spots, and print materials to create a wave of excitement and recruit new members in this right-to-work state.
We lose approximately 100 members a month due to attrition. In the past, we only did organizing before contract negotiations and at periods of time when we thought, it was necessary to put on a campaign. We have started a continuous campaign, and the Union Yes campaign came along at the same time that we started this program.
The national campaign fit in extremely well with the existing organizing drive that we had in place at the time. It was just the easy thing to do. The advertisements, commercials, and slogans and so forth was just a part of and enhanced our own existing campaign.
Our union has shown that an injustice to one is an injustice to all. If we stick together, if we support the union, we can make a difference. That's why I've said Union Yes. Stand with us in Local 8888.
The union's efforts paid off, particularly in the recruitment of new hires. But could these techniques win union election votes in the face of a strong anti-union campaign?
Anybody can make somebody else scared. It's easy to run an anti-union campaign. They don't have to be sophisticated and intense because they're scary. If you're talking to somebody about you're not really good enough, you really can't run your own union, you're not going to get what you think, you're going to lose, that stuff is very, very powerful. So in order for an organizer to do her job, and in order for an organizing committee to be successful in organizing a place, then one of the things that we need from our unions, and I think the Union Yes campaign does this for us, is to create an atmosphere of safety.
At Harvard, employees have solutions to problems like lack of affordable child care and inadequate pensions. Our ideas will make Harvard a better place to work. That's why I feel great about voting yes on May 17th.
One night, right before our election, we had a big pre-election rally, and we started off with the welcome by these three people who had made these radio ads. Part of the reason that we asked people who were shy was not just strategic for that election at that time, but those were places where it was so scary to be pro-union that we needed to develop real good, solid leadership there. And now all three of those people who made those ads the week of, May 10th or whatever it was, every one of them is running for the negotiating team.
Other organizers found that they could define the issues of their campaign by involving committee members in the planning and production of the media. The clothing and textile workers targeted city employees in Knoxville, Tennessee. Act Two made the case that a union for city employees would improve the quality of public services. Radio testimonials dramatically documented the waste, political corruption, and other concerns that affect all Knoxville taxpayers.
In Knoxville, we very clearly couldn't have reached the audience we were trying to reach through traditional means. When we're running a campaign normally with the literature we produce, it's more directed to the workers in a workplace. Our campaign here is a broader one. It has to have a public opinion component to it. That's going to play very heavily on whether we win finally or lose. And so there was no other means to really effectively reach the broad tax-paying public in Knoxville.
With Act 2, the amalgamated clothing and textile workers, city employees are working to blow the whistle on waste. We're saying no to waste and yes to Act 2. Call Act 2 at 525.
Utilizing the media is the only way we can guarantee that our message will get directly to the public. We can't guarantee that through straight news stories. Sometimes we can get the right slant on a story, but not always. This way, there is nobody interrupting the message. It's costly. It's a serious investment of time and money and effort to do this, but the rewards can be enormous if the audience we need to target is the general public.
Some state federations have financed Union Yes committees to direct statewide publicity campaigns. New York's efforts are funded by a special per capita increase. And Virginia has made a long-term commitment by incorporating a Union Yes per capita increase into its constitution.
We've utilized our Union Yes program to enhance our ability to promote labor legislation in the Virginia General Assembly. That's why you see the sign over my shoulder. We have 20 signs in this city, along with 20 buses that have the Union Yes logo. Every member of the General Assembly of Virginia has a miniature Union Yes billboard.
The Union Yes campaign, I believe, is very important. It brings the message of working men and women into the legislative halls.
I think in a lot of areas of the country, especially Virginia, sometimes unions suffer from old myths. The Union Yes campaign has been very, very positive, and so I think it's had a good effect on the general population.
From coast to coast, local central bodies took the lead in helping their affiliates get on the air. In Chicago, 18 different locals were able to communicate their specific messages in the context of a citywide radio campaign.
63%, or over 1 million people, heard these spots over 6 times each. And the membership itself heard them. If they didn't hear their own, they heard another one. So they knew they were out there, and they knew that they were part of this bigger picture.
Through our union, we have dignity in our community. I'm proud to speak for the Illinois Federation of Teachers. Please, stand with us. Say Union Yes.
We heard many times people saying, well, I heard the carpenter commercial today. When is the electrical commercial going to be on? Or I heard the bricklayer's commercial today. When is the steel worker going to be on? And each one looked forward to hearing theirs. And then during the day, that was the conversation on the job. Which one did you hear on the way home? You know, which one did you hear on the way in the morning?
The officers of the Fed made it as easy as possible for the individual locals to participate. What they did was they broke it into units. It was $5,000 for a unit. You got exactly a flat number of commercials based on the number of dollars where you could get more leverage with a bigger buy.
The impact was established by the national message. Now, what I'm driving at is the impetus that came from the AFL out of our national offices and did this nationwide in all the prime time, set the tone.
Our commercials overlapped because the music was the same. People thought the TV commercials were our commercials also.
The thing that's been with us all of our life is the unity, the strength, and organized labor needs that strength. I think this program has done more to bring more strength to organized labor and unity than any other program I've seen.
Some groups also experimented with the use of television for specific local needs. For example, the Bricklayers Union wanted to test TV as a means of membership recruitment.
We thought it was a chance for us to try television advertising in Boston to see if it would be more effective than our radio advertising and our newspaper advertising. And Boston, of course, being a large market, would give us an opportunity to do that.
I used to think being a member of the union would be a waste of time. Now that I'm unemployed again, I know what a waste of time is.
Don't wait until it's too late to join the union.
We did sign up about a little over 300 persons, and those men are still in the union today.
In California, one UA local raised a television budget with a per-hour contribution from members to go on the air with Union Yes.
Our commercials were designed to put a message out to the community as to the value of union workers in the construction industry, and we wanted to reach the people that hire our contractors that provide jobs for our members. Our customers know what quality is, and we wanted to present quality on the television.
America works best when we say Union Yes.
SEIU Local 50 realized that television was the best medium for soliciting leads throughout the greater St. Louis metro area.
Are you a healthcare worker who's tired of being worked to death?
Union Yes.
Has short staffing got you doing more and more with less and less?
Say Union Yes.
In St. Louis, healthcare workers are calling Local 50 of the Service Employees Union for help. Call 314-534-1710 today.
America works best.
And the phones have not stopped ringing. As of today, we have filed petitions for approximately 400 people as a direct result of the TV ad.
Local 50's success shows how Union Yes is evolving to meet grassroots needs. In fact, our new 1989 media tools were inspired by local innovations like those we've just seen. As you build your own campaign, consider these 5 categories: localized TV, radio, outdoor signage, printed communications, and logo imprints on buttons and T-shirts. The Labor Institute of Public Affairs can help you customize a spot like the one we saw from St. Louis, or you can order a pre-produced commercial that features your own 7-second sponsor identification at the end. Here's an example.
Union Yes.
I'm taking time off for my baby, and it's good to know my job will be safe.
Say Union Yes.
Working and raising a family at the same time isn't easy, no matter what you do. That's why we need our unions, to help us, to support us, to give us a voice.
America works best when we say Union Yes.
For information about joining a union, call the Connecticut State AFL-CIO at 1-800-922-6139. But television is not for everyone. Radio and billboard campaigns can have an enormous impact, especially when coordinated with leaflets, print, publicity, and items like hats and buttons. Along with billboards, you can also use our new transit bus cards. Both forms of outdoor advertising can carry your local message and are very affordable because of centralized printing. Another new product this year is the Union Yes Neon, which offers you a unique way to use the Union trademark. Your Union Yes 89 kit provides you with the specifics on how to launch these media efforts.
Orgullosos de unirnos, unirnos a ti.
But I think you have to take into account that the United States today is the 3rd largest Spanish-speaking nation in the world. Any attempt to reach the Hispanic community on a union message must be bilingual in English and Spanish.
One important goal of the 1988 campaign was to provide unions with Spanish-language print and radio materials. The garment workers advertised on Los Angeles radio.
También estoy tomando clases de inglés en mi unión. Ya no tengo temor a nadie. Con mi unión he logrado salir adelante y sé que en la unión de la costura se puede confiar.
In 1989, actor Edward James Olmos joins the campaign to deliver his Union Yes message in both Spanish and English for TV and radio. Olmos has won an Emmy for his role in Miami Vice and an Academy Award nomination for his portrayal of high school teacher Jaime Escalante in Stand and Deliver. In 1988, Olmos recorded a local radio commercial for a UAW Union Yes campaign to support striking highlight players. An inspirational role model for millions of Hispanics, Olmos' participation makes the national campaign even stronger.
América trabaja mejor con la unión, di que sí. America works best when we say union yes. It works in both languages.
Radio, television, outdoor ads, print and leaflets, and a bilingual campaign. That's Union Yes 89. To get started, let's look at the dates of the network TV flights. Our largest flight is scheduled for 4 weeks beginning in mid-September. It's designed to coordinate with your Labor Day activities. For those who can plan in time, an earlier, shorter flight is set from April 23rd through May 3rd and can support your workers' Memorial Day activities on April 28th. You can plan your Union Yes campaign now for the entire year. The AFL-CIO has made it simple, assigning field staff to help you. The Labor Institute of Public Affairs Media Advisors will help you identify your goals, the right media, and the costs. They can assist with production, the purchase of airtime, and writing scripts. Whether you end up with an elaborate multimedia campaign or a more modest effort, you will see results. So take that first step. Start building a stronger labor movement today, from the ground up.
This helps give people some backbone, some confidence, a sense that there are real resources and real energies going in the direction they want to go.
I would feel very comfortable using the Union Yes in campaigns on bills in Congress or bills in the state legislature.
It makes everybody a winner. The AFL-CIO has done all the graphics, all the music, all the professional help. They pay for that. We add, as local unions, the local material that's necessary to fight this battle.
Union Yes is democracy in the workplace.
We're controlling our own self-image, and we're not letting the employer or the media define it for us.
The Union Yes campaign is your future.